Alright, the video you're about to watch was a previously uploaded bat rep from the MiniWarGaming vault that we have uploaded here onto YouTube. But Luke and I, we just kind of got back in the studio. Yes. We're going to go in the MiniWarGaming vault right now and record in person, in studio,
finally,
a 2,000 point game, Death Guard versus Orcs. That's in the vault. But for now, enjoy this video and then join us in the vault for the next video.
Just the Luke of the dice. Hello there, Vault members, and welcome to part 2 of this little mini narrative that Jake and I have decided to do here. So we are playing, well, a continuation of the game you literally just watched. And if you didn't watch that game, then go watch it, because it's paired with this. It's not a massive, super in-depth narrative. We're using scenarios out of Vigilus Defiant to dictate a conflict that Cawl and the Necrons are suffering, I don't know, involved in. Yeah, so it's Cawl that got word of a Necron tomb world, a slumbering Necron tomb world, and word got out to Necron Zahndrekh and his fleet of Necrons, and they kind of met. What is the term when two forces?
Meeting engagement.
A meeting engagement. Yeah. So like, it was a meeting engagement. In the meantime, the tomb world was awoken by the Necron. He sent agents to go and do that, but waking up a tomb world is a very slow and arduous process. In this case, he was lucky, because the tomb world is already waking up. Now, in this case, if he had sent someone to wake up the tomb world, this wouldn't be happening. You'd be killing like the 10 Necron warriors that are still awake. In this case, it's already been kind of waking up over the last few, let's say half a year to a year. So there is a standing force, there is an active overlord. And the flayed ones that were in the previous game were part of the Nemesaur's forces. They weren't part of, there was no flayed one, no flayer virus on this tomb world. So, spoiler, you've been warned. Jake won the previous game, which means that the battle is now taking place inside of the tomb world, and the forces of Cawl and the Mech have pushed deep enough to the central, most important point. What do you want? Resurrection chambers?
Resurrection chambers, yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to the either the resurrection chambers or like an opening to the resurrection chambers, the most important part of a Necron tomb world. And this is a last line of defense for the Necrons as they're trying to push Call's forces out. We have a scenario out of the book that will explain what we're trying to do. We have 2,000 points of Mech versus Necrons. We both have Battleforged forces, but with the scenario, it throws in the wonky narrative elements as well. So I guess without further ado, let us go take a look at the armies that we both have made and figure out the scenario, or I'll describe the scenario to you guys. We're gonna take a look at my Necron forces first. This is like 2,001 points. Shoot me. It was hard to work with because I really wanted my Lich Guard, but it was a hard time getting them in. We actually ended up getting 6, and so I'm proud of both of us. Jake helped me kind of flesh out the rest of my list here. Because we're defending a tomb world, it would be very appropriate to have canoptic things defending it, but at the same time, I can't run all canoptic things because this wouldn't be a game. The canoptic stuff is by far the weakest aspect of the Necron forces here.
I don't want to make it to turn 2, yeah.
Yeah, we actually want to play a game here, right? So I got 2 different detachments here. I have, and they're all kind of just amassed together, but I have 1 battalion and 1 outrider in this case, because I got the destroyers, the wraiths, and the scarabs to fill out the outrider. We'll say I have a lord leading them, and then the rest is just part of a battalion. Leading this force overall, though, is a Necron overlord without a resurrection orb. He originally had one, but we were over points, and that is always the first thing to be cut. He will have a war scythe, and he will be leading the force with the warlord trait Immortal Pride, which is Necron units within 6 inches do not take morale checks, and I get to deny a psychic power, but in this case that won't matter. Now, what's a cool name for this guy? I usually I cop out and go Overlord Cool. Can you think of a cool name right now?
Off the top of my head?
Yeah, right now.
No.
Okay, so it's Overlord Cool again. Pro tip, that's my name backwards. And we have 2 lords beside him with war size. Oh, Jake just came up with a great one. Ekaj?
Ekaj, yeah.
Ekaj. Which is just Jake's name's backwards. But it's going to be Overlord Ekaj. Led by 2 lords. Or supported by 2 lords. For troop choices, 1 big blob of Necron warriors. Gauss Flayers, you know, they have to. We have Tesla Carbine Immortals, and we got Ghost Blaster Immortals in the back, both 10-man squads. We brought something good in the form of 6 destroyers, but that's assuming they actually live long enough. And maybe they'll pop 1 thing and then go down. So I often find against, we're going to say Mech and other shooting armies, they don't stand too much of a chance. Close combat stuff, yeah, no problem. 6 Royal Lich Guard to protect Overlord Akaj. Sword and board on them. Now, the one thing that's not going to be WYSIWYGing this list because of points and because I just don't like the weapon that much in a lot of situations is this Triarch Stalker, who is part of the Triarch again. I will say that, you know what, there's a small Triarch contingent here overseeing the awakening of this Tomb World. So, you know, the Triarch are obviously very detached from the dynasties, so they often go out on their own. And in this case, he's got a particle shredder instead of the twin Gauss cannons. Heavy Gauss cannon? I think it's heavy Gauss cannon. Technically, one more thing here. I actually forgot that they're modeled with transdimensional beamers. This is my Canoptic contingent here. I never pay for the transdimensional beamers anymore because the Scarabs just... You don't want any upgrades on the Rays anymore. It's just not worth it. The whips are okay, I guess, but you're just trying to save points across the board. Necrons are already expensive enough. You just can't justify spending points on things that are just minor, that'll affect the game in a minor way in any way, shape, or form. So we have Canoptic Raids here. We have 8 little bases of Scarabs, and we have 1 Canoptic Spider in the back who is going to have particle beamers because I figured I'd at least give him a shooting attack. And it's actually not too bad against the Toughness 3 models on Jake's side of the table. And I brought my Shard of the Nightbringer in today's game as well. So he is a elite character. If you haven't seen the Shard in a while, they have access to, well, powers of the shards. Catan, I always say Catan. I try to avoid saying it because I'm not sure if it's Catan, but I'm pretty sure it's Catan. What do you say, Catan?
Catan.
Yeah.
And so does Audible in any of the audiobooks. So.
Oh, well, there we go then. That's a confirmation for me right there. So Catan, this is a shard of a Catan, right? One of the 3 major, there's 3 of them. There's the
Deceiver, the Nightbringer.
And the Dragon.
Yeah.
So we have a Shard of the Nightbringer here. He is a close combat powerhouse. He's a character, so he can't get shot unless he's the closest. And he gets to know 2 of the powers, which are my equivalent of psychic powers that can't be, no interaction, right? They can't be stopped. I have Antimatter Meteor, which is a smite, but 24-inch range, and on a 2-up instead of on a 5 on 2d6. And we also have Cosmic Fire to engulf nearby enemies in Cosmic Fire. It hits everything within 9 on a 4 or more per unit. And that is pretty much it for my Necron forces. Let's take a look at the AdMech. I should note, my relic is going to be the Nightmare Shroud on the Overlord here. It improves the save characteristic by 1 and reduces the leadership of enemies nearby by 1. So it gives him a 2-up, 4-up, which is kind of respectable. I was thinking about going with the Void Reaper, the better War Scythe, but I don't know. He's going to be wounding on 2s for the most part, and if he's hitting, the only thing he's not wounding on 2s is vehicles, which he's still strength 7. It increases the damage by 3, but I'm not too concerned. And that's pretty much it. I also should note that I am Sawtech again. So that is my Sawtech forces. I mean, I shouldn't change it up. Why would I? And I didn't take the Lightning Field as a relic just because I used it last game on a Cryptex. It'd be kind of weird if I had that on 2 different characters. I think that's weird. I could be wrong. I guess it wouldn't matter, but I took the Nightmare Shroud this time. Here we have the AdMech forces led by Cawl, by Jake.
Cawl himself, Tech Priest Dominus with the Relic Red Axe again, because
Woohoo!
it worked out well last time for chopping down warriors. Tech Priest Engine Seer to fill out the Brigade Detachment 3rd HQ choice. For elites, I have the Hoplites again. I have the Peltasts.
Oh, they're both elite choices, huh?
Both elites.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought they'd be troops. Oh, cool.
No. And then I have the Jazz Hands Corpuscari Electro Priests and the Fulgurite Electro Priests. I figured they'd come down here to purify things a bit.
1 9-man on the Corpuscari and an 8-man on the Fulgurite?
Yeah, just the way points worked out.
Okay.
Sicarian Infiltrators.
Those will be huge for this scenario.
Who wouldn't send scouts, right? Then for troops, I have 5-man Ranger Squad with 1 arc rifle, 5-man Ranger Squad with 2 Transuranic Arquebuses, 10-man Vanguard with 3 Plasma Calivers, 5-man Vanguard with an arc rifle, 5-man Vanguard with an arc rifle, and then 5-man Ranger Squad, just kind of fairly stock other than the Sergeant's weapons. Of note, everything here is WYSIWYG with the exception of the Omnispecs and enhanced data tether thing that a couple of the guys have, because you just don't take those in this edition.
Oh, so just the unit upgrade, yeah. Okay,
yeah, they're still holding their normal guns, so I figured it's close enough. For fast attack, I have the 2 Iron Strider Ballastarii, 1 with the las cannons, 1 with the auto cannons, and then the Sidonian Dragoons, Luka's best friends.
Yeah, been griefing me quite a bit recently.
Other than Angry Bot and Sad Bot for heavy support, an Onager with the Neutron Laser, and Onager with the Icarus Array.
Alright, and that is it for the AdMech.
That is it.
Call's obviously the Warlord in this case.
Evidently.
Yeah. Alright, let's go take a look at the table then. Here we have Necron Tomb World. Now, if you guys haven't seen this train, this is probably one of the favorite sets of train we have here at MiniWarGaming because, well, I mean, let's be honest, I love Necrons, and this is This is fitting. It even matches the Sawtech scheme, right? So if you're curious where we get some of this terrain from, the hardboards that act as the base, the foundation of the table there, are from Greenleaf Terrain. He custom made those for us in a narrative campaign we were running a few years back. And we have a lot of TT Laserworks as the base, like the wood cut laser. What is that? MDF. MDF wood, yeah, that's right. MDF wood, painted by Adamak Greenleaf Terrain, like these things here. These are just wood, right? There's wood underneath. Boop. Oh, it was all symmetrical, and now I moved it. Now whatever, it's fine. Now here we have the Storm the Line scenario. We have a defender, which is going to be the Necrons in this case, defending either the entrance to the reanimation protocol or reanimation chambers, or essentially reanimation chambers being this area here, and the attackers being the Adamak forces over there on the table, and they're going to be deploying 12 inches up from this board edge. Now I'm going to be deploying 12 inches, like half of this hardboard to this line here. That's my first main deployment line here. And then my second main deployment line is halfway up this hardboard edge. So I have a weird no man's land 12 inches here. There's going to be nothing deployed here for the Necrons, and you're going to have a 24-inch no man's land. Now there are a few twists we put on this scenario. We took a little bit of inspiration from the Vigilus Defiant book. I'm going to have some defenses in place here in the form of these stationary pivoting guns. Now what they're going to do in this case is it's nothing huge. Whenever Jake finishes a move with a unit that get up to this point, the guns are going to be, there's going to be so many units they're going to have a hard time tracking things. Or I don't know, I'm just going to say that now. Obviously they'd probably have priority targets in this case, but anytime something moves, they pivot towards it and shoot at it. But it's all it is on a 6. It's a mortal wound, just so it's not super devastating for Jake. In this case, otherwise it's just like more wounds all over the board. Yeah. All over the place. Now we're also going to let them shoot at these and destroy them. We're going to give them the same stats as like the Forge World Sentry stuff. But they're not going to be that big of an impact. They might do a few mortal wounds throughout this game, but not enough to focus on them over my actual Necron forces. More things to note. We both have access to certain stratagems in this Storm the Line scenario. We'll explain those when they come up. Also, Jake's forces is going to have the sustained assault rule, so when something dies, it has a chance to come back based on its battlefield role. But when they come back, they have to come back within 6 inches of this table edge, just constantly, like this endless force of them swarming this chamber. Now, this game is going to last between 5 and 7 turns. The winner of the game, well, it'll be a major victory for Jake if he gets any of his forces in my second or my last deployment zone over here. If the game ends and he has at least one unit over here, he has succeeded, and he's kind of breached the lines, and the rest of his forces are eventually going to overwhelm me and get over here. Now, the other way to win is if that clause is not met, and then we have to tally up the amount of power in this strip, this 1 foot strip on this hardboard where I deploy here. Whoever has the most power there wins a minor victory. And if you're in neither of the territories, then I win a major victory. And that's pretty much it. Other than the fact that because this is the reanimation chambers, and you know, it's a narrative game, we're giving all Necrons a 4-up reanimation protocol.
That's why there's no Cryptek.
That's why I don't have any Crypteks. Yeah. I was thinking about bringing them for the Chronometron, but in this case, we're going to give all Necrons a 4-up reanimation protocol, and the Adeptus Mechanicus forces are going to be coming in at an unlimited number. So it's going to be me holding the line for 5 to 7 turns, essentially killing anything that gets too close. And I'm pretty sure that's it. That is it for the scenario. We're both going to go ahead and deploy now. And we're going to have the attacker go first in the scenario. It says a 4-up either gets to go, or 4-up the defender gets to go first. But I always like the idea of the attacker going first because they're the one initiating the combat. Deployment complete! Another thing I forgot to mention is I can only have 1/3 of my power deployed up here, but I went over that by 2 because Jake was okay with it. I want to put all my Canoptic stuff up here and both of my Immortal squads in cover on this first line of defense, so that put me over by 2 power, but we were okay with it, so we did that. And then I have the rest of my forces deployed back here. Now, as I deployed the Immortals, one of the stratagems I have access to in the Storm the Line scenario is dig in, or they are dug in. So as long as they don't move, when they're deployed, they get +1 to their saving throw. So they have a 2-up save, and they're going to have a 2-up save. And that's not cover, that just increases their saving throw by 1. So they're also going to have cover. So they're both going to be at 1-up armor saves, as long as they don't move. The second they move, they lose the dug-in bonus. That cost me 4 of my 9 command points, so I'm down to 5. And then we have the Admech Brigade deployed over here, as you can see. The attackers are going to get the first turn in this scenario, just because it seemed fitting. Normally, it's on a 4-up. The defenders go 1 to 3. The attackers go, I believe. But I don't know. It just didn't. We both looked at each other and went, eh.
I mean, you'd be out of range anyway, so
right.
You can't move, so it's kind of pointless.
Exactly. I think I'd rather you go anyways because it's a little more thematic. You running in, and I get like I'm very short range too, so it works out for me in a way too. So not so bad. We're gonna have the Admech go first though, unless you want to go first, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
It makes most sense.
Yeah, so it's going to be Admech turn 1 against the Necrons. You guys know what the goals are. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the slaughter. First things first is count to calls. Oh wow, so 5 and 6?
Yeah, 5 and 6, so reroll 1s in shooting phase, and I don't know what 5 is.
Same. It's +1 strength. So everything is going to, well, I assume most everything's going to move forward.
Yes.
I guess it has to. That's
Yes,
the whole point.
I have to get there.
Yeah, you have to get here or there.
There.
Preferably there. But as Jake moves everything up, we will go ahead and show what it looks like at the end because it's not going to be very exciting. Things will advance, things won't advance.
Yeah.
And things are going to get shot at, and things won't get shot at. And here we have the advanced forces of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Now, most everything advanced except for the Doomcrawlers, and the Castellan robots didn't advance either.
And some of the Rangers did. Most of the Rangers didn't.
Okay, so most of the Rangers who were actually in range to fire did not advance. Now, what about these Sidonian, the Ballistari?
They just walked.
They just
so
walked.
they can fire.
Now, I know the Dragoons advanced. We have 3 squads of Rangers. We got 1 Ranger squad there, 1 Ranger squad there, 1 Ranger squad there. All of their rifles that are in range, which are all of them, into these Immortals. And the 2 galvanic rifles
Transuranic Arquebus.
into this lord here.
Nope, the other one over there, but in front of the standing.
Oh, there he is. Yep, there he is.
confidently. So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Ooh, that's all hitting on 4s or T4, yeah?
I am T4.
Yeah, so 4s and then 6s are -1.
Alright, so we have 3 wounding hits, but because I'm at a 1-up save, these are all 2-ups in the end.
Yep.
Oh no!
Ah!
Plink.
So 2 Arquebuses are going to hit on 4s.
Because they moved.
Rerolling 1s. Nope. And winning on 3s.
That's a wound. So that's good enough to get him here. Boop, boop. Protected by his guard. He's got 2 wounds left. Gonna do this Doomcrawler first. Or next.
Yeah.
What's his targets?
So he's going to fire everything he's got at, well, his Icarus arrays all going to fire at the destroyers. And he doesn't have a stubber, it's just modeled on there. So.
Oh, he actually doesn't have the stepper. Okay, so
that's an upgrade that I didn't want to pay for.
that's okay. So we'll do the Icarus array first. We're going to do the autocannons or
Yeah, the autocannons.
on
2s because you got fly,
That's
right?
right, I've got fly. So they all hit. And 3s to wound. So I am in cover on the pyramid. Oh, that was close. Did I make my saves?
So the Gatling rocket launcher, 2s,
Nice.
strength 6,
3s. AP.
-2.
Ooh, so I'm gonna have to 4 up after this. I take 2 damage, 1 damage each.
1 damage each.
So I got 1 wound left on the guy, and we have the big single shot missile.
Big single shot missile.
Hits.
Doesn't wound.
Ah. I'm gonna do the autocannon. This is a Ballistari into the same destroyers.
Yeah, hitting on 4s because they moved. Rerolling 1s.
We got 1 reroll. 2 hits. 3 to wound. Oh,
bad.
double 2. Okay.
And then the 2 las cannons from the other guy.
Same target. Reroll. Alright, I'm elusive. That's all
Elusive.
No, it's just the fast moving platform, you know, the guns are just bouncing, so they wouldn't compensate for that. When they made this, they wouldn't
designed it. They were too focused on the guy with no legs.
Yeah, they're too focused on that guy. Look how cool he looks. Look how macabre it is. I hate that guy, he's so weird.
He is.
Second Doomcrawler.
Stubber into the Immortals. On 3s, rerolling 1.
Do you have the top stepper on him or no?
No.
Okay, so they all
It's
hit.
the one that comes with the...
The built-in one on the,
Yeah.
the destroyer, or the neutron laser. 2 up! We're good so far.
And then the neutron laser up the destroyers. D3 shots.
1. That hits. And it's going to wound on a strength 10 or strength 8?
Strength 10.
So that's a wound other way. -3?
-4.
-4, so I have a 6-up armor. Which
He's just
he
dead.
killed that one guy real good. Boom! 18 shots from the Castellan robots. Are we Wrath of Marsing?
Of course we're Wrath of Mars.
Into my Necron Immortals.
So hitting on 5s because they moved, but they're within the call bubble, so they can reroll all hit rolls.
Any hit rolls can be re-rolled here, folks. You can technically pick up all those dice and roll them again if you wanted to.
I don't want to though. The ones that...
Rerolling. We get. Oh, that's scary. 4 more. 3s to wound because it's strength 6. And 6s are. Oh wow, no 6s.
No mortal wounds.
Okay.
Wrath of Mars.
Well, that's only 1 CP, right?
2.
Oh no. All right, so these are
So
all.
now I'm down to 13.
These, yeah, that's fair. These ignore cover. So
Yes.
I go to a 2-up for being dug in, but they're AP 2. So I go to a 4-up.
That's pretty good. You lost one.
There's the 6s.
Yeah, there's all of them. Do you reflect back? That's me.
That's you. That do. They do that. I mean, these guys can't move and get into a better position to shoot more of their guns. You know what? That's fine. And that, folks, is it for the first turn of Mech. Now it goes to my battle, or not battle. I've played a lot of AOS yesterday.
Call's coming for you.
So yeah. So apparently Cole's target is Overlord. I got this. Kaj. No.
Ekaj.
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 Why is it Ek? Why is it E?
Jake. J-A-K-E.
Your name ends with an E?
Of course it does. How do you spell Jake?
It's Jake. I don't know why. I know your name was Jake, but for some reason when you said your name spelled backwards, I thought Jack.
Or did you think it was Jake is spelled J-A-I-K?
No, I thought it was like.
I mean, it probably is in like California or something.
I guess it could be. Wow, Akash makes so much more sense now. the whole time I'm like, that's not how you spell Jack backwards. But whoops. Okay, well, regardless, that is the end of that. I have no morale check to make over here. Overlord Akash is feeling quite confident with how that worked. You know, maybe in fact, he doesn't understand why the surface defenders couldn't handle them. He's about to find out. But before we go to my turn, we forgot about my automated defenses.
It's the thing with house rules.
Yeah.
Like, you immediately forget them because it's not the actual game.
Right, like, it's not part of the game, right? So you ignore the sequence. It's actually at the end of the movement phase that happens. So it could have, you maybe shot 1 or 2 extra shots. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. So we're just gonna like power through. These are 2 separate guys?
Yeah.
Okay. So the defenses are all going crazy, trying to shoot everything, and we're gonna roll for each unit that moved, and on a 6 to take 1 mortal wound.
Do you want me to do the rolling?
Yeah, you do the rolling.
So this guy
Is nope,
the one next to him.
nope,
Vanguard.
nope,
Peltasts.
nope.
Rangers.
My defenses suck.
Priest.
Die! Aha! Bzah! Oh, they have a 5 to ignore because they're fanatical faith. Oh wow, okay, sure. Huge!
Dude, Crawler.
No.
Engine Seer.
Zap.
Rangers.
Where's the zapping?
Hoplites. Robots.
What? What? Hello?
How?
We'll call that a cock die.
Robots.
There we go.
Dominus. Rangers. Priests. Cawl.
No! Oh,
Takes one.
he's gonna
Yeah,
heal
he's
himself
gonna heal
anyways,
next
yeah.
Doomcrawler.
Huzzah, superficial damage!
Vanguard.
Nope.
Vanguard.
Let me kill one thing with this little tiny house rule
Dragoons.
implemented.
Nope. So Cawl took a wound though.
Oh, that's a unit of Dragoons, that's right.
Yeah, that's one squadron.
Cole takes a mortal wound. Huzzah. You guys didn't do anything. This is why Jake's not going to be shooting them. Okay, so we're going to start with my will be done from Overlord Akaj. He's going to tell these destroyers to get +1 to hit, run, and charge. And then we're going to enact some reanimation protocols. But first, this Lord's Living Metal kicks in and he heals a wound. He goes up to 3. Boop. 1 destroyer got shot dead on a 4 or more. Oh, he's still shot dead. That's huge. Okay. Okay, we got 2 of these immortals who got shot dead. And both of them stand back up though.
They are immortals.
Pew, pew, pew. I don't know. This is, I guess, a cheeky way to let them move without actually moving them. But I mean, I can't really do much more than that. I am going to go ahead and move all my canoptic stuff. They're going to traverse forward and run interference. The Wraiths are going to move 12 inches in the direction of the Dragoons and start fighting them. It's a 5-inch charge after they move. The canoptic stuff rush forward. My plan here is that they're so garbage that I'm going to predict you're not going to shoot at them. But it's going to be a good source for your Electro Priest to try and get a 3-up invulnerable save off of. But I'm going to try and kill them. That's what I'm going to try my best to do. The Immortals are going to stay still. We're going to advance everything else back here, except for the Stalker's not going to advance. everything advanced forward except for the destroyers. They moved down a level. Just because I want them to have cover still. I don't want them to leave the cover and get annihilated. I got a little lucky last time, and I'm going to hope that happens again. The Lich Guard and the Lord, or Overlord, Akaj, yeah, he advanced down the table as well. The Nightbringer and the Triarch Stalker advanced forward. Neither of them be able to use their powers nor shoot. These Necron warriors advanced forward, nothing in range to fire. Actually, nothing really in range to do anything back here. They're just getting to a new position. The Lord over here went to go claim some cover, but he still is probably in line of sight. Though we have that pillar there, maybe helping him out too. So I don't know.
He's safe from the snipers.
He's safe for now. Okay. For the shooting phase, these immortals are going to light up these Fulgurite Electro Priests because they're the most immediate threat. So it's going to be 20 Tesla shots into them, but no bonuses to hit. 3s to hit.
Ooh, that's a lot of explodes.
That one miss. That's one. That's one miss.
We're gonna need more dice.
It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 more. 3s to wound. One
It's
miss.
a little better.
Yeah, there we go. Now we actually see some averages after that obscure shot in the beginning. Well, I mean, even though more of an average wound roll there, the first shot was so skewed, it's still way above there.
I think it's still more wounds than initial shots. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's it's 5 up save, and then a 5 up fanatical face save afterwards. No, there's like 4.
Why? Where's all yours?
5 up to ignore the damage. There's only 8 of them. You have to make way too many of these.
I can roll like Luka.
You can roll like Luka. You can roll like Luka.
I believe him.
They're dead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You only killed like them and a third of them.
Nice. Goodbye. Hey, but they can come back at the end of your next movement phase. Maybe.
Darn straight.
Those immortals over there are going to fire in the Corpuscari Electro Priest now.
I hate priests, everybody.
I do. I really, really do. These wound on 3s. The AP doesn't matter. Oh, it's the only 3 that's not bad. It's much better than...
That's much better than last time.
Hey, look, I'll triple invul.
I
No.
rolled like Luka.
Oh, it was much better. One of these immortal squads is much better than the other. Next, these raids are going to charge.
Overwatch. I have a single Phosphor Serpenta.
We got a Phosphor Serpenta. That's new. It was a 5 to make it in. We're going to...
That's what you get.
My goodness. No. Put them back on the table. I want to make this charge. No. What is that? I need to roll. I need a 4 up on a command die. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's bad. That's bad.
Snake Eyes a charge.
They don't get to reroll their charges, so I'm going to command point.
reroll.
Thank goodness.
There you go.
Thank goodness. But I'm down to 4 command points now. That's where they're ending, and that's my only charge. So we have this one fight where I'm gonna just... They're already all fighting, so we're just gonna go like that. Huge. Hitting on 3s. Okay, that's a respectable roll. You're T6 on these guys, right?
Yeah.
Force to wound. Ooh, okay. Well, maybe I will kill more than one. Well, these are AP2, so you have Bionics!
Bionics.
These are 2 damage each, you have 6 wounds. So every 3 is a dead guy. I killed
2 and wounded the other one.
Oh wow, do they blow up though?
They could.
They might as well roll twice. 1, no, and no. So 2 of them go down, and 1 has got 4 wounds remaining. That was a good charge. We're gonna pop his one oddly named stratagem that gives him +2 to hit. Because he's got the Dave tether. 4s to hit, or 2s to hit, these are all exploding hits. So it's taser on them, so it's 2, 4, 6 extra hits. Whew. That was, yes, 100% worth.
Defo. And then strength 8.
So T5, 3 to wound.
3s. Oh no, I'm +1 strength, 2 to wounds, but it doesn't matter.
Oh wow, and look at that. That's true strength. No, I'm strength, I'm defense, I'm toughness 5, you need strength 10.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. 2 damage.
Yep.
1 wound remains on this Wraith in the back. And that is it for my turn. We come to morale. Can he fail? Lost 2.
He has data tether though.
What does that do?
I don't know yet. It's
Yeah, I think it gives him +2 to hit. On CP.
Well, that's
Leadership 8 can't fail. And that is all she wrote for battle round one, folks. We're going to move on to battle round 2, where hopefully my defense systems do a little bit more, and I can weather the storm of AdMech fire. Canticles. Oh, these are odd rolls. So
Electromancer?
I guess it could be like 2 and 3 or like
Yeah,
that.
to keep the morale
Yeah.
one. So I'll turn that 2 into a 3 for reroll hit rolls of 1 for affected units in the fight phase, and then we'll do the Electromancer thing on a 6. Your race take D3 mortal wounds.
Okay, on a 6, the raise, that will kill a Wraith. And hurt another. Well, D3 mortal wounds. But rest in peace. Oh my goodness, rest in peace, you sweet, beautiful creature. Oof, it was effective. It was terrifying. So that's going to bring you down to 1. Sure, you can go down to 1. Beginning of the movement phase, add mech forces moving forward.
Yep.
Alright, everything is moved forward, nothing advanced this time. Now we have to see what takes damage from the defense systems. Nope. Oh. Nope.
These guys.
Aha! One of them dies. Yeah, Peltast. Ranger? Nope.
Engine Seer.
Nope.
Nope.
Ranger.
Oh, they didn't move.
Oh, they didn't move, that's right, they stood still. Yeah, they're fine.
Hoplites.
Nope.
Robots. Dominus.
Ooh.
Yes, Dominus takes 1.
Can he heal himself or only
Yeah, he
vehicles?
heals himself at the end of the movement phase.
Alright.
So,
Actually,
Cawl does as well.
Actually, technically, Cawl and him would have healed last turn because they would have taken it before the end of the movement phase, right? And they take the
that's
shot
true,
after
yeah.
they move, so he's gonna he'll take his wound but heal.
Rangers.
Rangers? Nope.
Cawl.
Nope.
Priest.
Die.
Whatever, Vanguard.
Whatever, Vanguard.
Onager. Nope. And then the other Vanguard at the far end of the table. Nope.
And that's it. So I killed 1 Peltast. The Electro Priest come back as reinforcements on a 4 or more. No, not this turn.
Womp womp.
The Infiltrators are going to opt to just hang out and show up on turn 3 when other things show up. Just so it's not just them showing up, failing a charge, and dying. We're going to start with the Corpuscari lighting up the Scarabs with lightning fingers. 7 in range to fire their lightning fingers, so 21 shots. At strength 5, no AP, damage 1. With the Tesla rule, so that's pretty nuts. Woo! What do they hit on, 3s?
3s, yeah.
Not too close to Cull, so no rerolling, but we have 5 6s, so that's an extra 10 hits. 3s to wound. And I have a 6 up armor against this. 6 up? So I save 2. 3. The 3 was 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, and a wound.
5 and a wound die. 5 and a wound. Oh, I forgot to shoot you last turn. You know what? I'll remember to shoot you this turn coming up. So you all die. You die, you die. And then you're going to take a wound. The Hoplites firing at those Scarabs now. 4 rerolls because of Cull. 1 miss in the end. 2s to wound at strength 6. And no saves. That's the rest of them dead. That kills the 1. Actually, no, 1 guy's got 1 wound. You know what? It'll be this brave champion here.
Out of here, Scarabs.
Volkite Blaster from the Dominus into him.
On 3s. In the Cawl bubble, though.
Oh, because he moved. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Strength is
6.
2s. Got him. Zap. Finished off the Scarabs. These Rangers are going to fire at the Tomb Spider.
Not in rapid fire range.
There's 5 galvanic rifle
No,
shots.
4.
Oh, 4.
The sergeant has his pistol.
Pistol, right. They all hit. 5 to wound. And 3 wounds, but 2 have AP. 2 4-up armors. And a 3-up armor. So we take 1 damage. He'll be the proud owner of 3 wounds. He went from having the same wounds as all other monsters in 7th edition to having 4 wounds in 8th edition. Whereas all the other monsters went to at least 8. Now these Rangers are firing next. Rifles. Well, I guess they're all rifles, right? But
So the 3 galvanic rifles, yeah.
galvanic rifles into him and the arquebus into the destroyers in the back.
Galvanic. 2 hits.
2.
No wounds.
Oh wait, no wounds. Yeah, that's
Strength
right.
4. And then the 2 sniper rifles.
Please no, please no, please no. Oh, we got 2 crack hits. And
3s.
Yeah,
Strength
3.
7.
1
One wound.
At AP 2.
And a mortal wound because it's a sniper.
That's true. So it does 1 mortal wound, and I fail my save. So it's D3 damage. Kills the guy.
That's what you get for standing up so tall.
Last squad of Rangers. What are they firing?
So 2 galvanic rifles that can see the spider will fire at him, and the other rifle and the arc rifle will fire up at the immortals.
Immortals.
1 hit.
That's a wound. I'm gonna need 1 die. Thank you. 3-up armor. We're good.
Galvanic rifle misses, and the arc rifle
Hits.
hits. Strength 6 or 3. Nope.
No.
9 of the heavy profile, so the heavy one strength 4 AP -2. The galvanic caster kinetic hammer shot.
Okay, so they're hitting on 4s, 1 shot each, strength 4, AP 2, which is pretty much the Ghost Blaster. Actually, no, Ghost Blaster strength 5, but you know, it's kind of similar. These hit on 4s.
Okay, they moved.
4s to wound. And we got 3. AP 2. I'm gonna 1-up save. Oh, it kills 2 of them. You know what? The last two that just reanimated, back to the
Just
ground.
having a bad day.
Back down they go. Auto cannons and the las cannons into the destroyers, firing the las cannons first.
Auto cannons
first. 4
2
to hit.
hits.
3 to wound. And we got 2. 3 up save because I'm in cover. That's 2 damage. And then we hit the las cannons, which hit once, wound on a 3.
Nope.
Down to 1 wound over here. I need these.
Brobot.
I'm safe from brobots for now. I still have to deal with 2 friggin' doom crawlers though. But that means the robots can pick their target on something else of their choice, which is going to be
Those immortals that are already hurt. Might as well
Immortals.
start trying to take them out.
Are we Wrath of Marsing again or no?
We're going to Wrath of Mars. We're still hitting on 5s, rerolling everything, but I'm not gonna override to go into double shooting mode yet. I want to get a little bit further up the board.
So that'll bring you down to 10 command points.
Yeah.
5s to hit, rerolling everything. That's a good roll, and that made it even better. Like, what do we got? How many hits? How many misses? 4. 4 misses, folks. Oof. Woo! These are
Strength 6.
Yeah, these are strength 6, so 3's to wound. I only have a 4 up save against it. That's 5, 11 wounding hits.
And 4 mortal wounds.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's it for these guys. They're dead. I think you got them. Oh! So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 die.
And 2 are already dead.
And 2 are already dead, so I have to command point one of these. Oh, but they're gonna run away to morale. Man, that was a heck of a shot. Ah, he dies anyways. It's like 2 robots. 2 robots! I have a 1-up armor save! No! They're all dead. that was really good rolling though.
That was.
Starting with the Icarus Doomcrawler into the destroyers.
So the 5 1 damage rockets all hit because
Yeah, because +1 to hit because they got fly. And they all wound.
Yeah.
4 up save. Oh, that kills 2 and wounds another. So killing him.
What the?
1 more. And now this guy's gonna go down to 2. This is not great. I'm gonna lose my destroyers and my Tesla, my like 2 good units. No! And from what was looking pretty great is looking pretty grim. We still have the rest of its shots too.
Yeah, so the autocannon
Here we go.
misses once though.
Only 1 miss, okay. And this is gonna be 3 to wound. And I have 1 3-up armor save, which I'll make.
And
So
then
I kill, oh, it doesn't kill him. We have the single shot.
The rocket
Hits. Wounds.
wounds.
Oh, that's a fail.
D6 damage.
And that killed. Oh, it doesn't. It's a 1. You could re-roll it to finish him off, though. You don't have to feel bad for me.
There you go.
These destroyers have rocked many a players. I have 1 destroyer left, and there's 1 dune crawler. This is everything right here. Oh, and I unfortunately am pulling them out of their morale bubble bonus as well. Actually, I'm only losing 4 technically. If that 5th one dies, then I don't care. They're dead. Neutron laser.
Stubber will go into the tomb spider. So
Let's get that out of the way. Yeah. Okay.
Reroll
for
for call. Call.
3, 5 wounds. 2. I take 1. Blink. This is not ideal. D3 shots. Bzoop. 2. Okay, pretty happy. There you go. 1 miss. Reroll.
Call.
2 hits. Strength 10. 2 wounds. AP 3 or 4.
4.
So I have a 6-up save. He's dead. You got him. Even if he didn't kill that one last turn, he would have killed him right there. You feel good?
I mean, I feel a little bad actually.
This is brutal. Hey, this is how sometimes these narrative games go. You know what? Overlord Akash was very confident for like 10 seconds. Now we got a bunch of charging to clean up these raids. Who are going to be my MVP totally.
These guys are gonna charge in.
Start with them. I have no Overwatch. 5.
They're in.
Good enough.
They're gonna charge in.
The Vanguard into the raids, they make it. Mostly to lower my toughness, which is a great idea. We're going to spend the 1 command point to give the Corpuscaria Electro Priest +1 to hit, so they taser a little bit more in close combat. We're going to open up with them.
18 attacks, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of the canticle.
I'm going to hit on 2s.
Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s, yeah, and tasering on 5s and 6s.
Damn, reroll the few 1s there.
1s.
I'd say yeah, 5 1s, not bad. And, well, even more. Wow, these almost all explodes. We have, wow, a lot of exploding hits here. Yeah, this is how you kill raids.
Force saves.
Force the save, so it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 20 extra hits. Hey, here's all the hits.
And wounding on 3s is the Vanguard are lowering your toughness.
No AP, which is perfect because you don't want the AP. So we have a bunch of, wow, look at all those, wow. 3-up save.
Wow.
Well, that's pretty good.
That's actually a really good roll.
That's an outstanding roll.
4.
4 damage. Kills 2 of them off, so it has to kill you. And we'll see. Oh,
Oh no.
I punted him. We're gonna say kills, I guess, you as well. And then you can consolidate after that swing. Yeah, you can opt to not pile in with the Vanguard if you want, but my toughness won't be reduced anymore.
Yeah, but you go down to toughness 4 when they're in there?
If they're in there, yeah. Which means
Okay, so I'll pile in, yeah. I'll pile in.
So they'll pile in a fight, and then these guys get to consolidate still. Vanguard attacks!
Hitting on 4s because they're not programmed for this.
Rerolling 1s.
Oh, yeah.
3 1s, 2 more hits, and 5s to wound with their nothing weapons.
Oh, no.
1. Huzzah! Ha-ha!
Didn't work.
And then they get to consolidate, but we'll attack with the Dragoon first.
And he only tasers on 6s now.
Ah.
Because I used it on the other guys.
So he only hits on 4s? Oh, he probably hits on 3s. Reroll 1. Well, now we have to look. I'm pretty sure he hits on 3s, though. Extra 2 hits because of the taser. And
strength 8, so 2.
Yeah, 2's to wound now.
Oh.
4 wounding hits, huh? I take 2 damage. So these guys could have consolidated in just to get a little bit more surrounding me. That pretty much stops me from reanimating them.
That's, yeah.
And now I get to go with them, and I'm going to try my best to kill off that Dragoon. Okay, on 3s. Okay. You know, 1 above average there. Oh, I'm not killing him. Oh, I kind of have to bring him back, but you know what? No, it's okay. It's okay. No, 1 save. Yeah, -2. Bionic. 2 damage. Brings him down to 2. My guys can fall back out of combat and charge, but they won't be able to reanimate. That's all she wrote. I would owe you morale checks, but you killed everything.
Yeah, and then they're like...
They're 10, yeah, they only lost the 3. So thank you for annihilating my forces and forcing me to not have to roll morale checks. We're going to go into a Necron turn 2 now.
Yeah, but he can start making scarabs again, so...
I have to have a unit of scarabs to target to bring scarabs back. You know, it's not great. It's not ideal. None of this is ideal. Overlord Ekaj is not too sure what he wants to do, and we're gonna figure this out on turn 2. Hey, you know what? At least I got 20 Necron warriors.
Do you ever? They held up the Brobots all of, I guess, spoilers, but you should have seen.
Yeah, we've already.
So they held up the Brobots all of game 1. He hates the Brobots.
I do. My least favorite unit in the game, but I appreciate you only have 2.
Game?
Yes, I think I think so. Yeah.
Really?
I hate what they like. They're not overpowered. I don't think they're overpowered. I just, for whatever reason, I hate their kit. It bothers me. It's so. I think it's because it's so good against my Necrons.
Yeah, I guess it's like specifically super good against like. It's not great against
armored hordes. It's like it's good against like 1 wound, good armor save, like ignores cover, AP2. It can splash more wounds on top of that. They often do.
Well, that's what the 2 CP stratagem. Though.
Right.
You have to, and I mean, I could put Wrath of Mars on anything. Like
it's true.
Wrath of Mars works great on like a 10-man unit of.
That's 30 shots, right?
That's 30 shots.
Yeah, that's true. That would work quite well. It's just the Brobots always. I feel like they always get me because it's like, oh, okay, you know what? Perfect. 8 damage took them out, and now they're probably gonna take them out next turn, or be enough to take them out. They're always like the perfect amount of damage to kill something. I don't think they're overpowered. It's just everyone's got that one unit. Like, do you have a unit you hate? Like, what's something you can't stand fighting?
Oh, Necron destroyers.
Actually, how often do you play against Necrons?
No, there's a guy at my local club, but he always runs like 18 of them. It's super. Even the daisy chain cryptech nonsense.
Yeah, I know what you. Yeah,
it's just like not fun to play against. You're like, okay.
Right. Yeah, it's. I know exactly what you mean. Is it really them though? Dang.
Actually, least favorite unit in the entire game probably used to be Eldar Scat Bikes, just because they.
Oh, those are super annoying.
Super annoying. They could like basically break all the rules of the game.
Right.
Fly around and destroy everything. It was just really annoying. And just like Tau in general. Tau haven't recovered in my eyes from 7th edition. So like I still see them, I'm like...
Squint. Well, so my turn will be done. This is going to go on the Lich Guard because why not? And that's pretty much it, because everything else is absolutely annihilated, and those Rays cannot reanimate. I think the Rays are gonna... I don't know, it's tough. It's hard to say what they're gonna do. This guy's gonna heal here. Oop, living metal. Nightbringer is gonna move 8 inches to here, and I think I'm just gonna advance him. But then again, I don't feel like him getting shot by everything is ideal either. Oh man. I sure don't have a lot of things left to screen with him. The worst part is I can't just stay back here. I have to try and take this area back. Because even if you take this area, well, it's a minor victory for whoever takes this area, right? So I advance him an extra 2. So he's just gonna...
that's alright.
It's alright. I'm okay with him being there.
Alright.
It's essentially just getting him a little bit further. That is going to be it for that movement. The rest of the stuff back here is going to advance forward. All right, they've all advanced forward except for the Stalker. It just moved forward. It will be shooting this turn, but it does not ignore moving firing heavy because it's part of the Triarch. It doesn't work with these Sawtech scrubs. Gonna move the Spooter up there 6. It's 6. It's gonna be a 9-inch charge to get into a Dune Crawler to stop it from shooting for a turn at least. If I survive the Overwatch. And we're gonna go on to the end of the movement phase where we're gonna do Antimatter Meteor, which will be hitting just this
Ballastar.
that Ballistari there. Hey, good enough. D3 mortal wounds.
Ow.
3. I cheated. Before the end of the movement phase, these rays are leaving combat. Would have loved to be able to reanimate them. Cost 2 CP. Not really worth doing right now. So reposition them a little bit so the wounded guy's not out front. And that's it. Now the movement phase is done. And now we go to the shooting phase. We're going to have this Tomb Spider. Now that I remember he's got a twin particle beamer. This is what you get when you don't get WYSIWYG. I mean, what can I do? Look at this. It's the old metal one. He's got 2 hands. He's got 2 claws instead. And the other ones I have to have war gear that is illegal now. They cannot take ghost cannons. Anyways, he is going to fire at Electro Priests, I suppose. And there's just so many targets. I have no idea what the right choice is. So we're going to go for Electro Priests. Force to hit. Aha! Average. Not bad. 2 wound, strength 6. And no AP, 1 damage.
5 up, 5 up.
Okay, maybe I'll kill 2. Maybe I'll kill 1. I will kill 1. Zap.
I'll take one of the MiniWarGaming stuff.
Aha. The Stalker is going to fire at the Corpus Scari because I don't know. Actually, maybe I should shoot at them because they're going to be annoying. 4 up and bone save in close combat. I have no idea what the right target is. What would you shoot at? I'm at a loss. I'm missing my things.
I don't know what its guns do.
Oh, it's fair. It's 6 autocannon shots. I don't want to shoot at the robots because they're going to live.
The robots will live. The Doom
Yeah.
Crawlers will live.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm mostly
They
shooting
don't
him.
do enough damage to be worthwhile targeting.
Right. I'm mostly shooting that guy just because at the target relay. If he does 1 damage, I'll be happy. They often do
I
nothing.
mean, they both have 5 up invulns, but they have 5 up, so.
It's true. Yeah, I'm going to fire his Particle Shredder into the Corpus Scari. I should have opened up with him because then he would have been rerolling 1s, but that's okay. You know what? I've said it multiple times. Always shoot first with the Stalker. I just have to remember to follow my own advice. Hitting on 4s because I moved. Aha, we got average hits. Always happy with the average. But in this case, I need a little bit more. 2s to wound. AP doesn't matter. 5 up saves. Huh. D3 damage. Oh, I killed the one guy anyways.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's alright. Well, 1 guy dies, and I get to reroll hit rolls of 1 against them. Next, these Immortals are going to fire into them. Only the front row is rapid firing. 3s to hit with their Ghost Blasters. All this AP going to nothing. We got, what, 2? All 3 ones. Hey, look at that. Pew, pew, pew. It helps.
It out.
3s to wound. The AP will not matter. 5 up. Invuln?
They should be dead now.
Don't say that. Because you're going to roll that. That's like half. Almost half. And then a 5 up to ignore the damage. I killed 3! Die. Pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. And now I'm going to fire with whatever Necron Warriors. Now they advance, but I'm Sawtech, so their rapid fire 1 become assault 1 weapons. 20 Necron Warrior fire or Ghost Flare shots on them. Overkill is the best kind of killing. Or there's no killing like overkilling. I don't know. I can't remember what the saying is. 4s to hit. Rerolling any 1s for targeting relay because of Thank You Stalker. Hey. 3s to wound. And I get to reroll a 1 because a Lord is nearby. Helps out infantry. And you have 5 up, 5 ups. Okay, maybe I'll get him. Maybe I'll just get him. I got him.
Exactly.
Bzap. Goodbye, Corpus Scari.
Take me on the side.
Bask in my power in my finished shooting phase where I killed some Corpus Scari Electro Priests. And now I go to charging. I'm going to charge with Stupid Spider into bigger, stupider Spider. I might survive. I should survive this.
So
Maybe.
the 5 rocket thingies. 2 hits.
Nice. Rank 6?
I believe so.
I am T6.
Doesn't matter.
Luckily, I kept my toughness 6. Thank you for that.
Autocannon.
Pew, pew, pew. 1 hit. No,
Wound.
oh, there's a wound. Ooh, AP 1, so I'm going to have a 4 up save. Oh, dead.
2 damage.
Rip. Almost 100 points.
What? Why?
He's 65 points and then 20 points for that gun I gave him. The gun's not worth it anyway. Shit.
Wait, you killed a priest.
Yes, I did. Now check this one out, folks. Because I'm not a huge fan of that whole piling in shenanigan things. I feel like this is the rule that if they ever do 9th edition, if you want to get within an inch of something, you have to declare it as a charge target, even after like any piling in. Maybe you could consolidate into something. That's the only one that I'm okay with.
Consolidate's fine, because like in 3rd edition, you used to be able to consolidate after combat into another unit.
Exactly.
So it made like Gene Stealer survivable, because you could chain through the...
Right. See, I was always okay with that. This is based on what we remember from 3rd editions. I don't like charging something and then piling into it, and then, you know, tying it up. So in this case, I'm going to take the Overwatch from the Brobots. I'm going to charge Cawl, these Rangers, and I guess that guy there.
This?
I'm going to have to declare them as the charge target in case I flub this roll. So it's going to be them, not the Dominus. Everything... Actually, I'm going to charge everything here. Not Cawl and not the Dominus. I'm just going to hit him in the front.
And not the Doomcrawler.
And not the Doomcrawler. I'm just going to... Ooh! Yeah, because I want to tie him up too. Yeah, I guess I'll charge the Doomcrawler.
I mean, it's only D3 shots, right?
That's true. Because like, how lame is this? Under normal circumstances, I could just declare them as the charge target.
And then wiggle your way in.
And then, yeah, because like hypothetically, because I go like that as my charge target, and I'm not touching either of them.
But you are within an inch of them, so you would draw them in.
Right, and then, well, I add my charge inch way, and then I pile into whichever one's closer, then now they're dragged in, and they drag them in, and that stuff's so lame. I can't stand that. Anyways, proceed to annihilate me, sir.
So the hoplites first, 6s?
I think they get, is Cawl only shooting phase?
I don't know.
So 2 hits from that.
Strength 6.
So it's 3's tuned. Oh, wow, okay, sure.
2, 4, 6, 8 galvanic rifle shots. 1 hit, 2 hits.
5 tuned? No.
No. And the arc pistol or whatever misses.
And then you want to do the neutron laser, or are you trying to whittle that one wound off first?
I'm trying to whittle the one
Yeah,
wound
so
off
I guess do the
first. I'll
Castellan robots. Castellans!
Ooh,
That's not bad. 5 hits. 4 hits. Ooh, 3 wounds though. Am I 3 up in bone? Oh, I take a damage. It's very important he stays alive. I'm gonna reroll that. Oh no, the cursed reroll gets you every time. I'm down to 2. It happens, folks. It happens. So he's dead. I'm just gonna go ahead and take him then. Rip. Stubber.
Nothing. Then D3 neutron laser shots for 3.
2. Yep. And we're good.
You didn't get punked.
I did not. Oh, but losing the 3rd model makes this what I want to do here hard. So 4 plus 5 is 9. Haha! I did not need the 3rd model, and there should be no heroic interventions. That's the end of my charge phase, by the way.
I don't think I'm within 3. Well, I'm within
You're
3,
within
but I
3.
can't get to you. So
Yeah.
My dudes are in the way.
So I have my attacks to do. I'm going to carve up. I don't know who to attack. In this case, Robots are T7 with a 2-up save right now because they're in whatever the base doctrine is or protocol, and the Doomcrawler can be healed by Cawl. So I'm just going to mess up.
The hoplites reflect mortal wounds.
That's true. Yeah, I think I'm just going to beat up the Rangers in front of me. Just gonna maul Rangers. I got 6 attacks against him. I'll kill him if I'm lucky. I'm not even gonna kill him. 2's to wound, but you have Bionics. Kills 3 of the Rangers off. Beep beep. And beep. And I'm just gonna stay where I am. So piling in the hoplites first, and they're gonna attack. Everyone but the 2 over here get to fight. I need both my race to survive this nonsense. Completely. Here we go.
On 3, because they are programmed for this.
Program!
And that was a 1, I think, that I knocked over.
What are the canticles? Is it rolling 1s and litany? Yep. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay, that was one more?
Wow.
That was lackluster.
Yep.
3's to wound. Oh, that's really good.
-1 doesn't matter.
Oh,
See, I had a vehicle, so damage doesn't matter.
I took good damage. We'll wound that one over there. And then we got Robots attacking me and some Rangers and a Doomcrawler.
Robots on 4s. Rerolling 1s.
Haha!
They're mad.
6.
Yeah.
We have 2 wounds. No damage. And then we have 2
Single
Rangers.
normal ranger. Misses.
Fancy weapon Ranger.
Oh, that's a reroll. Yeah.
No, it still misses.
Misses. That was when you forget. That's a wound.
Oh, that's the one, yeah. Oh!
He got you.
So I'm down to 1 wound left on him. 3 attacks on 5s with the Doomcrawler. Step. Yep. 2 hits. 3's to wound, I assume.
I'll check in a sec.
The 4s definitely do it, though. So this could be the... Oh no! How devastating! Okay, well, I wanted to keep the Castellan robots mostly, but the Doomcrawler's free now. And it's awful, too, because this is the... Well, I guess it depends on how you fall back, but this guy's going to have a harder time reanimating if he's surrounded by guys. I love how ironic it was that I brought the Doomcrawler in. It didn't do anything for shooting.
The like close combat specialist dudes did 1 wound, and then the Doomcrawler
does
stomped on people.
2 and kills a Wraith, and that was bad. So we're gonna move on to battle round 3. You know what? Let's do the Canticles now.
Okay.
Let's see what the Canticles have to say. What's up? 4/6.
Reroll hit rolls into a 3.
So this turns into a 3. So we're gonna have a reroll hit rolls of 1 in shooting and reroll hit rolls of 1 in the fight phase. So pretty much just reroll hit rolls of 1. Other than Overwatch. So Jake's worried that he thinks all Tau players are bad players.
No,
from what he said.
No. It's just after 7th edition, which was broken in a lot of ways.
Right.
I mean, AdMech I play to work on. I'm no saint. But I think it just like now I see Tau and I just remember Riptide Wings and stuff, and I'm like, oh. But I know it's not a thing anymore, and they're actually quite a reasonable army, and they're not a boring gun line to play against. They're very mobile, and I don't know. I think it's just gonna take me time to heal my scars.
I understand where you're, like, I actually don't mind fighting the AdMech or the Tau at all right now. I didn't mind fighting them before either because I used to play Necrons and I always had a great time against Tau as Necrons just through the sheer durability of my army, right? And charging them, tying them up, and all that stuff was rather easy for me because I had a lot of good relics. Now my biggest gripe with Tau right now is shield drones. They drive me friggin' nuts.
Yes, but also I have played a good friend of mine who's a very good player.
Right.
And he's played his Tau and said, all right, I won't take shield drones, and tabled them. Like,
right, well, they need them. I guess my biggest gripe when it comes to shield drones is like it's very obvious you have to kill the shield drones first or the important ones first.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can forget, and I hate the Tau player that's like, hey, you forgot about the shield drones. I'm not going to remind you.
Nerd.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, you forgot about all these shield drones. You know, it would have been nice if you reminded me. Is all I'm saying
here.
Yeah,
it would have been the gentlemanly thing to do.
Right. Anyways, that's enough of our gripe about that. All the AdMech forces are moving up. Trying to get to this point on the table here. Again, 12 inches up, halfway up this board is about like it's literally where these pillars are because I measured, put them there. Mostly for the aesthetic purpose, and I just so happened to get lucky. It was not planned that far ahead. I'm not that smart. The hoplites.
We mustn't get distracted.
Yep, they are leaving combat, but they are doing so by going forward into enemy territories, which is, you know what, not all that intimidating right now. It's just, even if I had my Immortals and Destroyers still alive, this is a lot of bodies coming at me.
How are you morale on these dudes?
Oh, I killed 3!
Yeah, one could run.
Nope.
It does not.
Robots disengaged from combat, not being able to fire this turn. You can't go, that's within an inch of me.
Oh, come on.
Fine. So we just moved the Doomcrawler over to make room for Cawl. And now my Wraith, he stands alone. You better kill him, or I'll reanimate all 5 of those.
I know, and that'd be right in the middle of me.
Jake's worried about the sustained assault things coming back in. You know what? They show up automatically.
Yeah, they're coming in, but are they coming back?
Yes.
They are.
Electro Priest? Yes.
They're not dead yet.
Yeah, they're all dead yet, and then they're going to show up as well.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad, Jake. It's part of the narrative.
I mean, I feel bad, though.
Here come the infiltrators. Well, trickling on from this side of the board. The only thing that we established that was impassable, obviously with the sustained assault, you can't come in on my attacker's edge. There's a stratagem that lets you show up on any battlefield edge except the attacker's one, which we have up there with the Corpuscari Priest. That's why I kind of had this setup so it looks like it kind of extends past the table a little bit. These guys were winning the fight that's been going on in other places of this reanimation chamber. They've decided, or Cawl has called them in over here to support over here, because they're not as needed on the other part of the battlefield. And no, they don't have to be more than 9 inches away from me. Again, these are narrative missions. So oftentimes they don't really care too much about the whole match play rule thing. It's like whatever goes, right? Now in this case, you're there, ready to charge my poor Immortals. It's okay, I'll just kill them all in Overwatch.
Probably, actually.
Look at
Although
that.
these aren't the Tesla ones, though.
Yeah, no, I wish they were. And then the squad of Corpuscari, normally with a sustained assault, you have to come in wholly within 6 of your table edge, so that's why we spent the 2 command points of this movement phase to bring them on over there, outflanking a little bit. Alright, can you wrap this up in this shooting phase?
Between shooting and combat, I kind of hope so.
I think you might be able to clean her up.
Yeah, because like Nightbringer's out in the open now, so...
Yep, he's gonna get shot down dead. Like, I could have held him back, right, and hide him.
But then why?
Like,
Why'd you
why?
bring him then?
Exactly, he's gonna do cool stuff. You know what, he's gonna make all his 4-up invulnerable saves, he'll be fine.
Probably, tank.
Vanguard are opening up this barrage into the Canoptic Wraith.
Okay.
That's fine. 3s to hit, rerolling nothing.
Everything.
Cawl! Ah, he didn't really help too much. 5s to wound.
And 6s are 2 damage.
Well, we have a couple 2 damagers there. Well, I'll just go ahead and do those first, because that might just, and he is alive! Wait, how many more were there?
One more.
There's only one more? Aha!
Then the Phosphor Blast Pistol.
Pew!
Call.
Yeah, reroll for Cawl. It hits.
No.
No. Now what about that arc rifle in there?
2 shots, rapid fire range, strength 6.
Reroll.
Call.
Please to wound.
Call, come on.
Gonna require a little bit more effort than that, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna use his macro stubber instead of his Volkite blasters. Just
more
his
shots.
5 shots, and then you get an impulse save anyway, so.
Pew, pew, pew.
Hits with everything.
Excellent. And wounds with 1.
1.
Haha. You know what? I roll nothing but 6s for the rest of the game. Calling it.
Scene. Call will try to solar atomize you, D3 shots.
Good luck atomizing a ghost.
Hits with both. Strength 10, so 2 wounds.
Good luck atomizing a ghost.
But the galvanic rifle's into him, and then they're gonna try and snipe that lord that's on his own.
Like right in the middle.
Yeah, that's what he gets.
That's what he gets.
Probably the one that they heard earlier too.
It is not. Actually,
Okay,
it's
maybe
not.
they'll have more success. But the galvanic rifle's against him first. Not in the call bubble, but re-rolling 1s.
Oh,
That's
wow.
super cocked.
These poor models.
They'll be fine. They're made of metal. Wounding on 5.
And we got
2 wounds.
Enough to kill him. Oh no! Oh man, I only got 2 command points left. Like if I reroll 1, he'll still. But if I have 1 left, it's not that big of a threat. Because they could reanimate if I had 2 command points left. It's gonna reroll one of these. Oh, that's the second time that's happened to me. All right, you're dead. Boom.
The rifles at the lord in his own there. Both hit.
And 3s to wound. 1
1
wound.
wound.
Oh, that's a rare wound. Yeah, so I gotta do a save. That's what I owe you now. I fail that D3 damage. Was that a 6?
No.
So it's 2.
What?
So there was a 6 there to wound. So that means this lord is gonna live with 1 wound remaining. Firing everything from the Rangers into the Nightbringer. Everything at once because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because the arc rifle doesn't.
The AP and all that won't matter at all. We have 1 miss. Oh, excellent rolling. 5s to wound. And 6s won't matter in this case.
Nope.
So we have 4 wounding hits. I literally just said 5s to wound. And, take 2. We're gonna have to use their wanted ammunition to go fight the Nightbringer because he's so thin, he actually matches perfectly up with this obelisk and is blocking his line of sight.
Assault D3 shots for the unit, so 2 shots each.
Do you have to roll separately for all of them?
I mean, I could if you want.
I suppose. It doesn't really matter because the averages should always be the same in the end. I actually don't know what I think you're supposed to roll separately. We can just do the 1 die though, it's fine. I actually don't know. I'm pretty sure you have to roll 1 for every.
I mean, it's a forge rolled unit, so they probably do want you to roll a million times. Because nobody actually playtests it, so.
What did you end up rolling there? A 2?
2 shots each, so it'd be 18 shots for the unit.
So 18 shots for the squad, which is the average. Hitting on 3s. Pew.
Rerolling 1s.
Tactical says do better, and therefore they won't listen.
Strength 3.
Yeah, only 3 misses. 6s to wound.
6s, and they don't do anything special.
No fancy stuff?
No, their fancy stuff is being able to shoot without seeing.
Ah, that's fair. And bam. I take advantage. You know what? It's okay. This is how she's gonna go.
So the las cannons will fire at him. The autocannons can't see him, so I'll fire them at that.
Okay. Who are we opening up with?
I'll do the las cannons first.
Last cannons first. Kadoosh. Both hit. Oh, nice. Even though they don't ignore when firing heavy. And a 2 and a
2. So nothing.
Oh wow. Would you like to reroll 1 or?
Nope.
Okay.
And then the autocannons at the triarch thingy.
We hit twice.
And reroll.
And we reroll 1s. Which
Canticles.
now these wound on 3s because I'm only talking 6.
2 wounds.
AP 1, so I go to a 4-up armor save. I pass 1, fail 1. It's 2 damage. Quantum shielding. I take 2.
So you said
Down to 8.
he has
This Doomcaller is going to light up the Nightbringer with everything.
anti-air. Starting with the autocannons.
2s to hit.
Rerolling 1s.
No need to. Wounding on 4s because I'm P7. 1. I'm invulnerable.
The 5-shot missiles.
All
All hit. Strength 5, so 5.
Back
2.
4 up. Take 1.
Single shot missile.
Hit.
Fails to wound.
Ooh. Flechette blasters into the back of the Triarch Stalker from the Infiltrators. Hitting on
3s. Rerolling 1s.
Rerolling the 1s. 3 1s. Oh, we were trying to look for a dice tray and we couldn't find one. This is the problem with the hardboards, because these tables were built with a lip, but the hardboards go above the lip. But the hardboards look so cool. And 6s.
6s.
Well, bam. 2. The Flechette, it gets through, maybe. Sure. Yeah, it does. Down to 6. Where are you at? There you are. Oh no.
Stubber first.
Is going to the Immortals?
The Lich Guard.
Oh, the Lich Guard. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ambitious. Well, not really.
Are you filming?
Yeah, I got you. We reroll everything.
Call.
And these are 5s to wound, because I'm a tough boy.
Paul says be better at your job.
Not, oh, yeah, I do know what to reroll wounds.
I'm not. And for D3 shots into the stalker.
Finishing. Ooh, 3 shots. Let's see if the quantum shield helps me here at all. Okay, nope, looking bad so far. 3s to wound.
2.
Virtually no save. I have a 6 up. Oh, actually, make one.
Made one.
So it's D3 damage, or D6 damage. So 3 damage. I have to roll a 1 or a 2. I do. Okay, well, look at that. I knew we were thinking, what are we
about how it's going to be neutralized?
Yeah, like what are we going to shoot at? We shoot at Lich Guard or the Stalker. I'm like, well, shoot at the Stalker. Well, the Lich Guard is not going to do much against them. Like, you have the firepower to kill them. The Stalker, I could get unlucky and not roll. I could roll a 6 against the 6 damage and take the 6, right? These Vanguard are going to light up these Necron warriors. They're all in range. Are we supercharging the plasma?
I'm not getting to the plasma yet, but I will be Wrath of Marsing.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not going to supercharge the plasma's going into the warriors, but I'm not going to supercharge it.
Here we have the what's it called?
Radium rifles.
Radium rifles. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, and these are Wrath of Mars right now.
Wrath of Mars.
There's a lot of potential here. Every 6 to wound is a mortal wound in addition to its normal damage.
And 2 damage for some reason.
And 2 damage as well.
Which has no effect on this.
Wounding on 5.
What we're looking for is 6s.
Yeah. That's 3. Wow, it's actually not the best roll. It's 4 wounds. So 3 guys are dead and I owe you 4 saves.
Yep.
So you kill... Wow, jeez, the warriors. Okay, you kill 3 of them.
Okay. And then I got my 6 plasma shots.
Plasma.
Plasma.
Reroll the 1. And 1 miss. Wounding on 3s. No save against this. So
3.
It kills 3. So it kills off 6 in total.
Actually, I'll probably...
1, 2. I'm missing piles of warriors.
Additions passed.
There's only 14 remaining. The last thing we have is the Fulgurite Electro Priest charging my Immortals, because everything else has fallen back and cannot shoot.
And the Infiltrators will charge the Triarch Stalker.
Ooh, I'll do that Overwatch first then. 6s! This is autocannon like gun. We wound at -1.
So 5 up.
Ooh, and? Oh, it's a D3 autocannon. So it doesn't kill one. 9.
Yeah, 9, because I came in for 3.
Ooh, no.
Nope.
Would you want to reroll it, or you need a 6?
Here, I should only need like a 3 or 4.
And the Immortals overwatching. Getting, well, you know what? Below average on that one. 1 wounding hit. You were 5 up, 5 up. Do I kill 1? I do kill 1. Kills 1. And now they get to charge. Yeah, 5. Good enough.
Good enough.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. And if they kill them completely, they do like more wound impact hits as well, if I recall. So you have 7 models with their Voltageist fields. You roll 1d6 for every model in your unit. After you pick mine, every 6 is a more wound. So you're gonna run down. Oh, none. Alright, they survived that. Is there any other charges?
Nope.
Nice, so we just have them annihilating my Immortals. 3s to hit. Rerolling 1s.
Canticles.
3s to wound.
D3 mortal wounds.
Woo! Okay, well that's an excellent roll so far. What's the AP on this weapon?
-2.
So I have 5 up. Oh yeah, they're dead. So it's pretty much all D3 damage. You might as well roll them all up at once. Because oh wait, no, that's not true. That's 5 of my guys dead plus D3.
Yeah. Plus
6.
6.
I'm thinking here. If I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they can consolidate up to there. So I'll still be locked in. I was thinking if I could pull myself out of combat. If this guy wasn't there and he was like over here, and I pulled those 6, I think I would have been able to pull you out of combat. And this guy's within 4 of that guy, which is where they'd be pulled to. So I'm gonna go with these 6 instead. Unfortunately for me, I am stuck in combat, but I'm still alive. You know, I'm still alive. I get to fight back. I don't have to move though. Oh, you know what? I would have had a better saving. Is it only against shooting attacks? I wonder if I'm dug in. I roll really bad saves regardless, but it's only against shooting attacks. So I get 4 attacks back. I'm going to opt to stand still, so I'm technically still dug in if that matters for later. 3s to hit. Okay. Aha! Good old Necrons. I owe you 2 morale checks. 1 for those warriors, lost 6. So I lose 1 more. Ugh. And yeah, I'm too far away for Mortal Pride. And then for them, I lost 6, so I lose none. So 1 warrior runs. I'm going to go ahead with you running, and then these guys get to reanimate still, maybe. My will be done on the Lich Guard, and then Living Metals. This buddy's gonna go up to 2. This guy's gonna go back up to 7. Reanimating the Necron Warriors, I'm missing 6.
You're getting 2 back.
Didn't even need the 4 up. And then I'm getting, for the Immortals, I'm getting back 1 because of the graceful 4 up I was given. 2 Necron Warriors reanimated up front. And 1 more Immortal back up top there. Good job, boys. I'm gonna go kill these infiltrators first, and then I'll go kill Cawl. It's a 5-inch charge, already pre-measured for him to go in and tangle with them. You know what? He could die to that though, and that would be very embarrassing. And then this Lord is gonna move 5 over this way. He's gonna support that Overlord by giving him a bubble of reroll 1s to wound, which he always needs. Shard of the Nightbringer moves forward. It's 8. Whoa. You know, I forgot about his missile attack last turn. That's okay, you know, because I'll remember.
You did your comet. You hurt the walker.
He actually has a normal shooting attack as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's got like the gaze of the
gaze of death.
Gaze of the Nightbringer or whatever. Yeah. So I'll remember that this time. These full grade Electro Priests are a big thorn in my side. I think these guys are gonna fall back at a. It's so tough because I gotta shoot them and I can't stand another. I can't let them kill me because then we'll get a 5-up invul or 3-up invul. So we're gonna leave combat.
You just lost your dug in though.
I know I've lost my dug in. I know. They're no longer dug in even though they're in the exact same spot. These Necron warriors are going to move. Some are going to move forward and up to here. And they're going to gun down these Electro Priests. They're going to try and stay in a spot where they can at least see them though. Ending there, getting a rapid fire range. Lord is going to go over here. Not the singer, but that guy. Sorry, it's over there. 7-inch charge for these Lich Guard, but I gave them My Will Be Done. So it's a 6-inch charge for them to get in instead. They're going to go forth and cause havoc and destruction and never die. Right, boys? Cosmic Fire! He's going to unleash Cosmic Fire, so he's going to engulf himself in flames. Everything within 9 takes D3 mortal wounds on a 4 or more. So it's going to be up to here. So the Peltas and these 2 Sidonians, Dragoons.
Yep.
And then up to the robots and the Tech Priest Dominus and the Hoplites. So we'll start with that. We'll start over there and work our way down. So Hoplites. Oh, I forgot to shoot you with my sentry guns in the last move phase. That's fine. It is nothing. I've given up. You know what? They're deactivated. the Hoplites. Nope. The robots. Nope.
Dominus.
Yes, sure. Even though he can heal himself, he takes 2.
Okay.
The what is this called here?
Onager.
Doomcrawler. Yes, takes 1. Sure. The Engine Seer takes 1. These Rangers take nothing. These Peltas take 1 Peltas. Can I just take the farthest Peltas?
Yep.
He dies. This Dragoon here, or this Walker, is fine. The other one is fine. Oh, that was very lackluster. I'm going to give my Gaze of Death to the robots. It's Assault D6. Re-rolling that. There we go. We got 6 shots. That's my last command point of the game, folks. So this is hits.
Wait.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure that rule says it doesn't do very well against vehicles, and they're technically a vehicle.
Are they the vehicle keyword?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, never mind then.
Let me check.
If that's the, I assume that they were monstrous creatures,
No,
so they weren't vehicles.
Yeah,
Oh, they're actually vehicles.
Don't shoot at them.
Okay, I'm not gonna shoot at them. Okay, then I'm gonna take that reroll back.
Take that 6 shots.
I'll take the one. I'm gonna take the 1 shot.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put that 1 shot into their face.
Okay.
You know, screw them, and yeah, I guess them. Wow, they're vehicles. I'm so discouraged. No, that means he's not gonna be good at killing them. I hit, and I wound on a 2, and they get bionics.
Oh, okay.
All right, that one guy takes 4 damage. Not that it matters, but that would have been amazing against them if they weren't vehicles. They're vehicles. I'm so surprised they're vehicles.
Sorry.
The Stalker is gonna fire at the full grade Electro Priests that have blindsided me. 3 hit because it didn't move. Wounding on 2s. We have 4 wounding hits, but you have 5 up in vulnerable saves. We have. Oh wow! So that's D3.
Oh, D3 each.
Well, that's okay. Well, we can. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
So D3 per guy. They're only 1 wound each. It's just you have to make 2 1s, a 2, and a 3.
So 1 dead. A 1 dead. 2.
Oh wow! Nice.
Is okay.
And the 3. So I killed 3 with him. That's respectable. Respectable. That means these Necron warriors are going to try and finish them off. Hitting on 3s. And with the assistance of targeting relay, we get to reroll these 1s. 3s to wound. Rerolling the 1s for the Lord beside me. Helped once. I kill him again!
Pretty.
Here's hoping they never come back. Unfortunately, we got the command points to keep bringing them back. Oh, on that side too, which is awful. That's their 5-up invulnerable save. Or, 5-up armor, whatever they want. If they even have armor
Their
saves.
Voltegeist field. But we'll see how fanatically devoted they are to not feeling that pain.
I'm gonna guess not feeling
enough,
it.
yeah.
Not feeling it.
Down to a molecular level.
Right, like,
You're
how's
gonna
it feel
that.
being...
You're gonna feel that.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you would. That'd
No
be
matter
awful.
how much you love your computer.
Omnissiah, please. That concludes my shooting, because I don't have a whole lot of it. I got charges. We got Overwatch, because my Overlord is going to charge these infiltrating boys. 25 shots. That's pretty close to average. A little bit above. We were 1 extra. It's fine.
Your toughest 5, yeah?
Yes. So
No wounds.
Nothing.
Who'd have guessed little flechette darts don't hurt me?
Right? 10-inch charge. Wow.
You're in.
Yeah, we're good there. We're gonna go there just so we're within 6 of the Lord, but we're gonna charge Lord in as well. Lord! I think he fails. Yeah, he definitely fails. All right, here we got a big money charge. Now, I'm very disappointed to find out the robots are now pretty much. I'm still strength 7, which is a respectable strength. He's gonna declare this guy as a charge target. These Rangers, the Engine Seer, the robots, and the Doomcrawler as a charge target. It's a lot. Again, it's mostly because I hate the idea of piling into things that I didn't declare as a charge target. Games Workshop, please make that a rule in the new edition of the game.
Right.
Whenever that is coming out. Nothing but glory. These are Cognus Labs cannons.
Internet, I've been trying to warn him.
They get to Overwatch on a 5 or more.
No.
Or is it? It's BS
skill, like,
oh, it's
of 3.
See, I thought it was 5 or more.
No, so do you want to retract him as a charge target? You're gonna make it into the Doomcrawler that you're charging anyway.
Yes, I'm gonna take that choice back.
Smart
Thank
call,
you, thank you,
smart
thank you,
call.
thank you. See, I thought it was a 5. I'm like, whatever, I'll take it.
No, that's old 7th edition Cognus.
Yeah, that's right.
Stratagem. That
Yeah, fire full BS. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So all the same targets, minus that guy. You know, hypothetically amuse me. Roll it because I want to see what would happen to him. 2 shots. Okay, 2
Both
hits.
hit.
That's a bad start. It's a bad start. Oh, it's super bad. He's dead. Oh, he would have lived. He would have lived. You know what? I'm happy he's at 4 than 1 window. Woo!
all the shots in the Rangers will be the same.
Okay.
Profile, so just fire them all together.
Shixes. Bam. 2 hits. 5 to him.
Nope. Las pistol.
Oh yeah! Can you throw? Does he have a frag grenade? Can you throw? I guess that's maybe a Stardies only.
Yeah, I don't think he has grenades.
And then we got Brobots.
No, the Doomcrawler.
Oh,
first.
Doomcrawler.
The 5 little rocket things.
1 hit.
1 hit.
Nope.
The 1 bigger rocket.
Nope.
Misses.
And
The
auto
autocannons. Miss.
And that's it. And we've got Brobot. I meant that was it for him.
The
Sorry.
Dominus, is he in the charge? I can't remember.
No, he was not a target. Just the Brobots.
Just the Brobots. Brobots.
Suck!
Brobots.
Yeah. 2. What is that going to do? We have 4 into... No.
No wounds.
So I'm going to charge this many inches. Aha! That's a magnificent charge.
That is a magnificent.
That was a 12 for any of those who are not watching but painting. I'm just going to go like this. Hey, what up?
What up, everybody?
This is my last charge.
Heroically intervening.
We're
with
doing a
the
heroic
Dominus.
intervention.
Yeah.
Come on in, bring it in with that red axe. I guess I should have declared him as a charge target, but I didn't feel like getting hit by the Volkite. So in this case, I'm happy. It's like the one... I could beat the crap out of that Engine Seer right now if I wanted to.
You could. You could punish his existence. The Onagers, though, they step all over you every time we fight
true.
with them somehow.
That's true. What's the toughness? It's 7 on Onager, right? 5 up invuln save, though.
Yeah. Or sure wouldn't do.
I'm going to go first over here because I know what I'm doing over here. Overlord attacking infiltrators. I only have 3 attacks, though. 2's hit. I'm going to miss 1. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Overlord.
Missed 2.
That happens every time. You know what? You may laugh. That literally happens
Every
all the time. This is why they don't go into combat anymore. 2 to wound. And
Close. He's at rerolls. You had to get it.
Oh, 2's wound, though. I'm good. I'm strength 7.
Bionics?
Yeah. Bionics. I kill that 1 wound guy. I chop out your face.
Now I'll
Bam.
pile in.
Yeah, you might as well go with them. I got my Nightbringer to go with, but that's something completely separate. They're all good to fight.
Yeah, they're piling in.
They're all good to go.
I find the
There's a lot of attacks.
2 attacks each plus 1 for the sergeant.
You don't do anything. I'm metal.
Hitting on 3s.
Zap.
Taser. Rerolling 1s because it's a fight phase.
Not
Nope.
taser.
But these can stay because of the taser.
Big kind of sets. These are strength 5?
Strength 6.
Oh, 3's to win then. Huge. No AP on that. I got that Nightmare Mantle. 2 up save. Hey, there, it mattered.
Tanked it.
Alright, Nightbringer. Viewers, what do you think I should do? Attack the Doomcrawler?
He can't hear you.
Or attack the robots? Robots have a 4 up invulnerable save, but they're gonna absolutely annihilate my Necron warriors, as will literally everything else in the army right now. But I mean, I gotta try and save face where I can.
say squish the engines here.
I will. You know what? But why? He's just gonna. What's the engineer gonna do?
He's gonna repair the Doomcrawler.
Yeah, but so is the Tech Priest.
Yeah. But they can only repair 1 thing each.
Yeah. You know what? I would have loved to squish him too. I regret not charging him. But I'm gonna go. I have 4 attacks with this guy. A whopping 4 attacks. There's D6 damage each, strength 7, -4, so no save. But unfortunately, the Castellans have a 4-up invulnerable save, and the Doomcrawler has a 5-up invulnerable save. I could squish the.
Engine Seer also has a 5-up in the rolls.
Does he actually? He's got a refractor field?
Yeah, they all the characters do that.
Okay, I'm just gonna attack the Doomcrawler then. All out Doomcrawler. Here we go, twos. Ah, there's a 1. And we are forced to wound. Aha! Look at that. 5-up invuln. Oh, and I do 1 damage. I'll re-roll that, because why not? Because I got that 1 command point I took back. Oh,
3rd time's a charm.
3rd time's the charm. You know what? Nothing but gold here with my 0 command points. Engine's here first.
Hits on 4s.
With his axe.
Yeah, strength 5, so I need those 5s again. Nope.
Did he have 3 attacks?
He has 2 attacks, and then
Okay.
his servo arm as well.
We're gonna go ahead and do the red axe now.
Red Axe of Mars.
Red axe of Mars.
Hits on 3s.
Good start. Good start. Ooh, excellent start. Strength 5? Probably not strength 7.
Yep, strength 5.
5's to wound. I'm kind of tough. Invulnerable. Yes. Robots! Reroll.
Hit once.
Well, yeah, nothing. And we don't wound either. Okay. Now here comes the All-Star, the Doomcrawler.
The Doomcrawler that squished a Wraith.
He's still hitting on. No, he got 1 hit.
5s.
No wound. Oh, look at that! I survived. Huzzah! I've got to charge with the Lich Guard. Jake's nice enough to let me do that. It was like a 7-inch charge too, actually. So you get the Phosphorus Serpenta. Pew! I don't think I've seen that do anything in our little campaign yet.
Nope. I think it hit once.
Nice. So we're gonna go into combat there, and then we'll just quickly resolve this combat. You know what? Would you have interrupted? Would you have gone with this guy first before I charge? Before I fight with him?
Yeah. How many? 4 command points left? No, he's just 1. If it was all 3 of them, yeah, I would have. But just
Fair.
1 of them, he's just gonna die.
So they will then pile in and resolve their attacks. 2s to hit. Actually, there's a 6-inch charge because I have +1 on my charge. I forgot I have the my will be done on them. So these all miss, but these are
Canticles, bro.
I do. I would love to have canticles. I'd love to have something. Strength 6. So we have
Toughness 6.
so that many saves. Bionics.
Bionics.
Does he blow? I think he's got 2 wounds left. No. Choppa, choppa, choppa. Now I will consolidate into the Rangers and let them fight me back. Bam.
Vanguard.
Yeah, Vanguard. Sorry, that's what I meant.
They lower your toughness.
They do lower mine. I'm toughness 4 now.
You just want to get their gun line out of there.
I just want them to not shoot again.
Yeah.
That's awful. 6 Vanguard Rangers fighting.
There's 7 attacks because the Skitari Princeps or Alpha or whatever they're called.
4s.
They're not programmed for fighting.
Nada. You know what? All things considered, not the worst case I could be in.
Pretty good turn.
That's not a bad turn. Tied a lot of them up. I killed a couple of those priests I dealt with. That's good. Like this scenario is about dealing with threats. This kind of sucked though. That was embarrassing. Now what's the leadership on them? Because of my relic, I reduced it by 1.
7.
So you can't run away. Error. It's 7, so he's down to 6.
But you also have -1 leadership because you're within 3 inches of them and they make a noise like an old internet router.
Is that what you imagine?
That's what I assume it sounds like.
That would
Also,
be-
all the time in the books when it talks with them talking in like binaric, I just imagine it sounds like the old internet routers or fax machines when you pick up the phone.
Like his mouth is always like open, but it just makes that awful sound.
Yeah.
It's a good impression. I only vaguely remember that because like I remember having dial-up.
Yeah.
And then it was quickly upgraded by the time I was using computers.
Okay.
Yeah, but then I moved to the country. Then I had dial-up again. Now that I recall that was awful time.
It was bad times for all.
Yeah, that was awful. Anyways, he's fine. They're fine. Everything over here is fine, except for me. I'm not fine because this isn't good. Top of turn 4. We got Canticles to do for the AdMech.
Canticles.
Canticles. Can you say 4, 5? That's Shroud Salmon. I can't remember what 5 is.
Okay.
So that's a 6, and this is a 3, which is Chant of the Remorseless Fist and the
Benediction of the Omnissiah.
Benediction.
Reroll 1s in the shooting and fight phase.
So the exact same
Exact same
thing
as last time.
we just had. Now these Vanguard are going to leave combat and continue marching forward because that is the ultimate goal here. Hoplites moving forward. They are forming a shield wall, looking to charge Lich Guard, I would assume. Rangers move forward. Doomcrawler leaving combat, moving forward, and I assume everything else is going to do the same thing, retreat but move forward.
Yes.
I don't blame you. It makes sense.
Stompy, stompy, stompy.
I assume this engine here wants to end near this to heal it.
Yeah.
Though. Up they go again. All you have to do is start getting past these pillars. So right now those hoplites are, or at least one guy's past the pillar. I think the whole unit has to be past it though. And obviously we have the infiltrators as well. And this is only turn 4, so we still have another turn after this one.
Yeah.
Hello! Hello! Oh yeah, Cawl on Nightbringer. Here we go. I'm gonna beat you up with
Because your
my...
warlord ran away the other way.
No, my warlord's dealing with a very immediate threat. He will then soon be coming to you.
They got weird dome heads. How threatening can they be?
That is pretty weird. Yeah, I just realized that. Ah, man, everything about this army. So, advancing these Corpuscari Electro Priests an extra inch. They are assault hands.
Just
So
hands.
They will be shooting at my Nightbringer. I don't think all of them, but most of them. We have 2 units potentially showing up. I really don't want the Dragoons to show up again, but here we go. Yep. And the priest that I've killed before, and again, and again! Hey man, it is what it is.
This was your Immortals last game.
I know. And here we can see more Dragoons showing up, challenging Overlord, Ekaj, Lord, and this Triarch Stalker. Now, you're probably thinking, wow, that sure is an overpowered ability. It's 2 command points to do every time, and they still have to roll a 4 more to show up again. In this case, it's worked both times for Jake, and he's also got a brigade.
Yeah.
So he's got like
a lot of command
he's got
points.
a ton of command points.
Command points right,
Like,
this game, right?
it's nuts. Nuts. And we have the Fulgurite Electro Priest showing up back here again. They're probably not going to actually matter in the game anymore.
They will no longer contribute.
Yeah, unless he lives, then maybe. Now we're going to open up fire with the Corpuscari who advance with their assault weapons. Wrath of Marsing into the Nightbringer. Now, were they all in range?
Nope, the outside 2 are not.
Oh, okay. So these are hitting on 4s because they advance, but they get to reroll everything because Call's within 16 still. Oh boy. Well then, that's about average-ish. It's actually a pretty good roll.
Those are extra hits too. Taser.
Oh, that's very true. Something to consider. So these won't be taser because they advance, but in this case, it's still a lot of hits. So these are 5s to wound because they're strength 5. And every 6 is a mortal wound in addition to its normal damage. And he takes 2 mortal wounds, and I have a lot of saves. So he's down to 2 wounds, and he goes down. He's overwhelmed by the lightning hands.
Priest, our god is better than your god.
Zap, 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 zap. But
The god of jazz hands.
because he's not of this world, reality unravels when he goes down.
Again.
On a 4 or more, everything around him takes a lot of mortal wounds.
Yep.
Not today. It's actually a pretty tame death. He's got a 4-up death explosion, essentially.
That's pretty cool.
But he's fine. Correction. He is not fine. Everything around him is fine because it's D3 more wounds to everything within 6. So it would have.
That's pretty good.
It would have been pretty cool. We got to heal the duders. This guy heals D3. He's taking 2 damage. Is that full? Yeah, he goes back up to full. And then the tech priest heals himself.
Tech priest heals himself.
Boop, boop. Oh, I forgot he took 2 damage.
He took 2 damage, so I gotta roll D3.
Oh,
No,
he's back up to
still
4. So he's actually at 4 wounds. That will let us continue with shooting then. Galvanic rifles in my Lich Guard, the Arquebus into my Lord.
Galvanic rifles.
Oh, hit. Yikes.
Wounding on 5, strength 4. T5, yeah?
Oh yeah, I'm T5 on them. And the Arquebus, 1 hit.
Reroll for call, maybe?
Yeah, well you could have just moved this guy in the moon phase to there.
Okay, yeah.
And wouldn't have hurt anyone else.
That's what happens when you don't move a guy in the move phase. It's a wound though.
Yes. But that's a save. He's gonna
Yes.
live. If it's only -2.
It's -2.
Okay, he's okay. Arc rifle and radium carbines into my Triarch Stalker.
Carbines.
Radium carbines up first.
Hitting up canticles.
Rerolling all the 1s.
6s, because strength 3.
6s are 2 damage,
damage, though.
3 up armor. We're good.
Nice.
And then the arc rifle, 1 shot. Pew!
Hits. Wounding on a 5, strength 6.
Pew! No.
Nope.
Heavy shots.
Hitting on 4s.
With the pelt pass.
Rerolling because of canticles.
Noise. And they're 5 to wound. AP2 you said? Oh, well, never mind.
Damn though.
The Rangers are gonna be firing into him.
Nope. So 2 rifle shots.
Blink. 1 reroll.
Hits.
Let's go. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
AP1 as
-1.
well. 4 up armor. It mattered.
But if you roll 1, right?
No, I have to roll less than the amount of damage I suffer. I can spend a command point to reduce what I roll by 1, so I could technically ignore those if I spend a CP, which I don't have anymore. Bleh.
Arc rifle.
Achoo. Hit. Yes. AP.
-1.
It's only -1. I make my save. Auto cannons into the stalker as well. Right, reroll the 1s. 2 hits, average-ish. And,
1 wound.
2 wounds. I'm only T6.
Oh, yeah, -1.
4 up. I take 2, but maybe not. I take 2. Quantum shielding, no help there. It was weird because what quantum shielding used to do before, it worked against weaker weapons, and it was weak against heavier weapons. Now it's the opposite.
Yeah, they
Las cannons at him as well, because why not? 4s to hit. Wow. 3s to wound.
Again?
Oh!
Second turn in a row.
Dune crawler. Everything. into stalker.
Reroll everything. This is Cawl.
This is the auto cannons. Oh wait, this guy fell back, didn't he?
That dude. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yep.
Never
So
mind.
he fell
It's
back.
The other one
robots.
that didn't fall back.
Yeah, he's free to shoot.
Yeah.
The Vanguard are going to fire at the Lich Guard over here because they are free to act. We have the Radium. Excellent rolling so far. We get to reroll for Cawl.
Cawl. 5s to wound.
Yep. 6s are 2. 6s are important because I have 2 wounds. We have 1 wound. It's going to be a 3-up. He kills the Lich Guard.
I come over there.
Oh, that's a rough thing.
Man.
Arc
Actually, do I want to fire the arc rifle? Hang on.
What a random thing to remember.
Dude.
He went to go fire his arc rifle. He's like, I can't charge after I fire this. You've never had that problem at all so far, like the last 2 days. And we have a wound.
Both wounds. Strength 6.
Oh, strength 6. I make 1 save, and I make 2. Phosphor pistol. Hits.
Wounds. -1, I think.
Oh, save. I wish I had my stratagem up. Mortar wounds, I would have been 2.
Galvanic rifles.
The Rangers beside them now, firing 2 rifles.
Reroll.
2 hit.
2 wounds.
Save! Make 2 saves. Pistol on the Sarge. Hits.
Fails to wound.
We have the hoplites to fire still.
Yep. Oh, they're all there? Yeah, they're all there. All 10.
Yes.
Cawl. Or canticles, make your choice.
3s to wound. Strength 6. AP 1 is it? That's a lot of 1s and 2s.
It's AP -1, yeah.
3 wounding hits. I'm gonna have. That's another dead Lich Guard. Blink. Stubber and neutron laser into the Lich Guard just to kill him off.
Stubber. Hits.
1 wound. Ah, good. D3. 2 shots. 3s. Oh wow. Canticle. Good thing.
Canticle.
Very good thing. Both hit. 2s to wound. I got a 4-up save. We're good. The hoplites charging the Lich Guard. I have 0 Overwatch, and the hoplites roll a 4. Hoplites in. Now the Vanguard are going to go in. An extra 6. Ending there. And
Into
now
the
into my Stalker. Oh, I'll let you roll the charge. A 5. Ooh, that's actually
Not in.
not bueno.
There's no
but
way.
You can reroll the 2 if you want to. Was a Wrath of Mars. That's right. So I am gonna. I guess I should Overwatch. Luckily, I have 6 dice in front of me. And I wound at -1, so 5 up. Oh, you're fine. The hoplite attacks, and then the Vanguard attacks. I have no way to interrupt. Hitting on 3s with the hoplites. Rolling 1s. Canticle. It's a good combo to have up. There's 1 more. Bam. 6s don't do nothing.
Well,
3s to wound because it's strength 6 weapon. I'm down to T4 right now, but that's gonna mostly matter for. I guess it wouldn't matter all of them. It's just extra attacks to have on.
it'll matter for the Skitarii themselves.
Hitting on 3 wounds. That's right.
Ooh.
That's
a lot of 1s and 2s.
That's 2 wounds. What? What? 2? Wow. 4 ups. You do a damage. 4 normal Vanguard attacks.
2 hits.
2 hits, that's right. 1 wound. I make my save, and then we have a Taser Goad on the Sergeant.
Tastes good. Give me a 6. Or a
Reroll?
1 that I can reroll at least.
2 hits. Is it 3s to wound now?
It's definitely 6.
But definitely a 6. Ah, you kill him! You know what? It's a 1-2 strike. All these 10 hoplites and them. I lose the Lich Guard. But what Lich Guard? That Lich Guard. That in general was an incredibly underwhelming turn.
Oh, we still gotta do
Oh yeah, we still have them to fight. You get to go first. So now I'm completely surrounded.
Hitting on 3s.
Wow, what is going on with these rolls? Canticle, please, I'm Messiah, help!
Everyone's tired.
Wow, yeah, everyone.
So gross.
Wow, that's a bad, garbage, awful roll. Okay, well, these are wounding on 3s.
Yeah, there goes the tasing thing that is all everyone's afraid of.
Oh, wow, and then 2-up saves. Huzzah!
Oh, another guy. 3?
Yeah, I got 3 here. 2s to hit. Oh, I
you got
hit!
3!
Oh, what do I do? 2s to wound. Reroll the 1 because of him nearby.
Oh, because the snipers whiffed on him.
Yeah, bionics. You got 3 bionic saves. That kills 3 of them. 2 damage a swing. Whoomp, whoomp, whoomp. Choo, choo, choo.
I'll just roll my morale right now.
That's fair, yeah. Oh, you're fine. I will go with the Lich Guard because I forgot about them. They still have my will be done. I'm going to attack.
Oh, blights.
One's going to attack the hoplites because he has to. The other 2 are going to try and cut them down. So I guess I'll split my attacks up properly. Hoplites! 1 miss. A wound. They have a 4-up invulnerable save.
Show me that 6.
Ah, I take a mortal wound back with the deflected parry. Very good job, very good job. Into the Vanguard. We missed twice. And we wound on 2s because we're strength 6. And they have bionics. I cut down 2.
Aww.
Pew. Can they possibly run, I wonder?
Leadership 7, so 1 could. Yep.
That's an 8. Yeah, 1 runs. Look at that. And then I take a wound. It's going to be a wound on this guy back here. And I can't possibly fail any morale checks. Oberon's got 4 attacks on 2s. Sad. Forced to wound. 1 wounding hit, -4. So 5 up. Done.
Yeah, I mean this is the first turn in a while. Also, these guys will shoot.
Yes,
so.
so because I'm mostly conceding because I don't have anything that can tie up this Death Star, not Death Star, but collective of shooting models, right? Yeah. So usually I've got lucky the last couple times, tied up both of them. It's a lot of firepower from just those 2 units, right? Now that they're free, like sure I can reanimate my Necron warriors, I can walk out, I can fall out of combat and shoot them up, and that's I don't even know what I would do. I would walk down, charge them.
Between them, and like some random stuff, the Immortals will be dead next turn.
Right.
Sure. Even if they all reanimate.
Yeah, like my next best thing to do to stop myself from dying to them is charge into combat and try and wrap around things. But then I have nothing left to kill you and stop you from getting into my territory. Yeah. So
these 2 dudes are just gonna keep walking.
Yeah, exactly. And it's power level on power level. You have almost your entire army on the table. That's because of the sustained assault rule is fine. I'm on the fence about 2 things here. The fact that your sustained assault guys come way back here, so they're not really in the game that much anymore.
Yeah.
And the fact that you could bring them over here, I would probably do. If I had to change the rules in this, I would probably make it more than 9 away.
I would definitely make it more than 9 away.
Yeah.
The thing is though, the reason I think you come on from there is let's say you get a unit back in turn 4.
Yeah, it's clutch.
It's useless because they need to be all the way up there.
I like that it's included. I think it's a very good rule.
Yeah.
To be able to charge, to be able to charge things not that big of a deal. Even if you had to be more than 9 away, I think you could have been safe just doing things like something like this, right, and just do that with all 3 of them. And in that case, you still would have failure charge. You still have a pretty big power level unit in my territory. Yeah. So even if you include them more than 9 away, I think that's just a better way to balance it. I think this was fine. This was a good little game we had here.
It's narrative too, right? Like You're never going to see it in a tournament. Like you
exactly.
At the end of the day, you've killed these priests twice, those priests once.
Yeah.
And the dragoons, which are the things you were most afraid of, and they've all come back. Like,
if I had to rate this narrative scenario written by Games Workshop, I think I'd give it a pretty high rating. I don't know. I'd give it like a 5.
I'd give it a 5 out of 7 thumbs.
5 out of 7 thumbs. Thank you. Yeah, 5 out of 7 thumbs up. It's the way. So one thing I didn't note earlier is it has the defender set up the entire table. And then the defender gets to pick a side to deploy on everything. So I obviously set up that's why I set up like this, because it looks thematic. Everything's kind of positioned to mark out the map in a way. I had cover in a lot of spots. I didn't have good, firepower. I wasn't doing enough damage.
It's hard for Necrons to deploy so far. Like, if we'd have done it by the book and rolled off, I would have hoped that you rolled to go first, because then you wasted an entire turn not doing it.
Exactly.
Because Necrons are so short range.
It was another good reason for the AdMech to go first in this scenario. With the Necrons going first, like Jake said, I would have done nothing. I would have pretty much passed my first turn.
Yeah. There's nothing you could do. I
don't think I had any shots. Yeah, I would have given up my dugout positions.
Even after I moved in advance, you still mostly advanced on your turn because you didn't have anything in range.
Exactly. Necrons, in this situation, Necrons didn't perform well as the defenders because they don't have that. If I wanted to have long-range defensive firepower, I would have had Doomsday Arcs, but I didn't want to put vehicles down here because it's in the tomb. Now, they're grand tombs, I understand all that. I could have had vehicles, but I also wanted to keep things to my Necron army because a unified color scheme across the board always looks a little bit better. And I don't have any Doomsday Arcs personally. I've been meaning to get them, but at the same time, I'm in a Necron lull right now, so I haven't really gone out and done that. This was a great scenario by Games Workshop, though. I love the fact that the defender sets up the table, the attackers gets unlimited reinforcements showing up, and if you're both playing, obviously the kind of list that you see both of us playing here, nothing like, and there's several things that Jake could have done that have been really obnoxious too, like these infiltrators. He could have just been like, and they're going to infiltrate over here.
On the beginning of turn 3.
Right, you could have waited
until everything's moved forward.
You could have just waited until turn 4.
Yeah. Just plop them there, I win.
I win, good game. Really fun narrative, right? Like, you can do stuff like that. So the idea of these narrative games is to find yourself an opponent that's willing to do, well, has the exact same playstyle as you, or is interested in the same kind of narrative stuff that you are. Now, infiltrators showing up in my backlines, that's what they do. That's cool. And they went out, they fought, and they tried to kill stuff.
They're trying to kill that stalker.
Yeah, they're trying to assassinate my character too, right? Yeah. Like that's their job. That's what they do. They're reconnaissance and assassination.
Yeah.
They try and find priority targets and take them out.
The hoplite screen, that's their job. They do the shield wall.
Exactly.
They didn't do it very well though. They kept getting flown over.
Yeah, right. Things with fly becoming a nuisance to them. In this case, this is an AdMech victory for sure. They break into the Tomb World. They overwhelm the last stand of Necron defenses. The rest of the Necrons that are still waking up are, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think the AdMech would do with them? Execute most and.
It's Cawl, so Call's probably here for a very specific something, probably in relation to Blackstone because of the Cadian pylons and all that stuff.
Right.
Which the Necrons build all their stuff out of, so he probably just wants something and he's going to leave. I don't think he'd do anything to the tomb itself. I don't think he'd really care.
Interesting. Interesting.
I mean, they have a tomb under Mars, they're used to them.
Yeah, it's fair. It's true. That's pretty much it for this game, though, Vault members. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the pairing of the games here. I know, I had a lot of fun because I don't think we mentioned on the video, but we were gonna plan for had I won the first game, it was gonna be up in orbit, and it was gonna be
Arc Mechanicus. It would be Realm of what's it?
Zone Mortalis.
Zone Mortalis.
Yeah, we were gonna find a scenario, make a Zone Mortalis kind of tile board setup, showing my forces that aborted your forces. I'd rather do like a Battlefleet Gothic game and then go into that.
That'd be sweet.
That would have been really fun. But I mean, I don't.
One day.
But yeah, like one day, right? Like they don't have AdMech. I don't even think. Did they have AdMech ships?
They do in the video game. I don't know, but I can't remember from the board. I know there was Space Marines and there was Imperial Navy.
Okay. In fact, yeah, that's a good question. I don't recall them having the actual physical models for AdMech. So I guess that would be moot. But I guess you'd have more than just AdMech forces there. You'd have Imperial Navy as well.
Imperial Navy to represent them.
Yeah. So we were going to do a Zone Mortalis type board, 6x4 setup. We could have done Enemy Unknown. We could have done one of the scenarios out of the. Well, we definitely would have used one of the scenarios out of there, but tailored it to work for Zone Mortalis. I think this was a pretty big success, other than the fact that the Necrons kind of flubbed at the end there, or in this scenario in general, they kind of were lackluster.
Yeah, sitting that far back does not play to the Necron's strengths.
Right.
And I didn't try to make like a super powerful list. I play AdMech, so that's not even a thing. But
right.
There's enough firepower here to reliably at least erase one unit a turn.
Which is like Necron's biggest weakness.
Necrons,
yeah.
So.
It's not even like, usually if you build a strong enough list to have an adequate amount of firepower, then Necrons are countered. And then that's what I found in my experience.
Also, like, you also wanted to run some of the Canoptek stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Right? Like,
because they defend the tomb, right?
Might not take in reality.
No,
I mean, rates are pretty good.
The rates aren't bad. Yeah, they're pricey for what they do. I think they're 340 points for 6. Yeah, so they're. Yeah,
but I mean, the Spider and Scarabs was just to run a Spider and Scarab.
Yeah, Spider and Scarabs are classic, right? That's classic Necron stuff right there. The tombstone, they guard the tomb. That's literally what they do. The spiders repair and fix stuff, or the Scarabs do all that stuff. Anyways, Vault members, taking up enough of your time. Leave some comments down below. I always enjoy some insight. Let me know what you thought about the game, or even the pairing of games. I imagine most of you will like it, but any constructive criticism is always welcome as well, right?
Yes.
Right. Anyways, see you guys next time. Oh,
I was just gonna say, we're not perfect. Rules do get mistaken, corrected.
It happens.
Redacted.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like we got most things right here.
Got it right this time.
Yeah, probably. If anything, it's just forgetfulness. That's the main issue.
Yeah.
We forgot to do that. Wow. Oops.
Yeah. It happens.
That happens. See you guys next time, and happy wargaming.
And don't forget, we have another game uploaded right now in the MiniWarGaming Vault. Brand new, fresh recorded. Luka and I played a game. 2,000 points of new Death Guard.
New Death Guard.
Versus Orcs. I brought a Stompa. Yes. I brought my Stompa!
And I brought 60 Plague Marines. So there's that.
60 Plague Marines.
So there's that.
That is in the MiniWarGaming Vault right now. If you're not already a Vault member, you can click the link below. Get yourself a 7-day free trial. Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy wargaming.